Time isn't linear. That is what your Gregorian calendar wants you to believe. It's cyclical. And this week is one of the most powerful timelines that has ever existed in the history of humanity. Did you know there are people who do their investment portfolios, they buy stocks, they start new businesses purely based on the opposite of your energetical timeline, which means they don't follow your usual time. Because most of you assume that the time that everybody follows around the world is the real time. It's a damn illusion. That is something we all follow, but it's a human creation. Einstein's theory of relativity will tell you that both space and time have a curvature and they both bend, which means you actually can slow down time and you can hasten time. But that doesn't really matter. What I'm trying to teach you guys is what's happening this week. People are calling it the lion's battle, everything. Leave along the terminologies. You need to understand the energetical influence happening behind the surface. And you can take advantage of this. This is something they don't tell you. Because the people, the elite, are taking advantage of it. They're making moves during this season. They know they have a backup. Are you making any moves? Or are you looking at your calendar and thinking, oh my goodness, it's a new month. Do I need to sort my bills? Do I need to do this? Have you thought for a second that there's a portal here, now, that can change your life 360 degrees? There's a veil between the physical and the spiritual world. Think of it like a thinning of the veil at this particular juncture, this particular week, which means you easily quantum leap, consciously or unconsciously. So imagine if you did it with a bit of more intention, how much you could literally change your life and not wait for the year to end. That is another fallacy they play around with, because most people wait for this new year thing, new year me, and they miss the calendars, the natural calendars that can actually elevate, bump them into their true potential. So this week is a challenge, because if you don't identify with the God essence in you, you remain in the older timeline. But if you're able to even see a glimpse, or rather a remembrance of your true identity, if you go back within, this is the week there's nothing you can't connect to. And the thing is, most of you take this for granted. For example, I do personal coaching, right? But I do coaching on business mastery. But you'll be surprised that your CEOs and your leaders that come to me most of the time, they're already professionals in businesses. They've already made the kind of money that there's really nothing much they're looking for, but they still come for coaching. And I'm just starting to grasp why they come for coaching, which is energetics, because this is where the fulfillment of life truly lies. Because once you have this, wealth becomes a byproduct. If you can understand how energetics work, wealth becomes a byproduct. There's no separation. You walk around this earth in connection with Mother Earth, in oneness with everything. The trees say hello when you pass by. You see, your body communicates to you. If you're a woman watching this week is very powerful for the girl child, because you have a womb. A womb holds the life force, which means your level of connection this particular week is on a whole different lens. Women knew that their womb is the source. It doesn't just birth children. It births lifetimes. It births abundance. You're looking for gold and diamond out in the world. Have you tried talking to your womb and asked? Because your womb will ask you, when do you want to cash out? I know I sound nuts. You want to grasp this unless you allow your mind the capacity to be a bit curious, and then you allow your heart the level of peace, and I say peace because you have to have a regulated nervous system for you to even grasp these concepts. Cheers guys, let me know what you think. I do personal coaching, by the way. Details should be somewhere on the screen. But I also run an organization that specializes in scaling visibility and revenue for your businesses. So business development, brand strategy, digital marketing, all that. Let me know what you guys think. Cheers. Oh, and we have some porridge. This is called white porridge. I think this is only found in Africa, man. I don't know if there's any part of the world that tastes this. Let me know guys think, because my audience is global. Do you guys have white porridge where you come from?